Electricity price hikes are coming. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your hashtag not sponsored inflation coffee and let's check out this article about power prices increasing. The other day I was shocked to discover that a can of beans isn't $1 anymore. We're now approaching $2. Everything's getting more expensive. Everything's going up. And power is not going to be any different. So let's check this one out. And hey, don't think solar can get you out of that. Because make sure you watch the video I did yesterday. How they're trying to, well, tax sunlight. I'm not surprised. So, Energy Australia is hiking its electricity prices tomorrow and customers will be paying hundreds more per year. Millions of households will be hit with a cost of living blow tomorrow as one major electricity retailer hikes its prices. Energy Australia, which provides electricity and gas to 2.4 million Aussie households and businesses, will increase prices by up to 14.1% for customers on variable market contracts. Queensland households will be the hardest hit by the hike, with the average residential bill increasing by 14.1% or $301. New South Wales households will see a 12.4% increase, or an extra $276 per year. South Australians face a 10.9% increase, $252. The ACT, $221. I mean, okay, it's $300 a year for the average household, but that's still $300. This type of stuff adds up. Elections are won and lost over tiny little tax differences like this. And for some people, it's just going to impact them. Compare Market said the out-of-cycle increase may come as a shock to customers, given prices typically change on July 1. The harsh reality is that it's costing more to generate the electricity we use to power our homes and businesses, Compare Market's General Manager of Energy, Anthony Fleming, said. Wholesale prices have increased due to supply issues, wild weather events, plant outages. What about plant closures? Just putting it out there. The ongoing war in Ukraine, meaning electricity retailers are paying more for the electricity they sell to Australians. This is the future, guys. It's just going to get more and more expensive living in Australia. That's what it is. So let's have a look at how they can say we can budget. Interest rates are rising, rents are going up, and cost of living is the highest it's been since the 90s. So if you already don't have a budget, it's time to put one in place. No, I don't know if you need a budget. You need to track your money. You need to know where it's going. Writing down a budget, going, okay, this money's going to go here, this is going to go here. It's kind of rubbish. But before you even start that, you need to know where everything's going. You need to just really dig through your transaction records to see where you're spending money. Because if you don't have a handle on that, doing a budget is pointless. You need to realize what your financial bad habits are and what you're pissing money away on, to be quite frank. I mean, are you getting these things every day? $2 a day, that's $10 a work week. $40 a month. There you go. If you're worried about a $300 per year power price increase, getting the 7-Eleven coffee on the way to work 5 days a week, that's more being burned right there. This is a cheap luxury, but it still is a luxury. It's not a necessity. We're just coming to the point where people have to make some harsh decisions. So, and don't worry, guys. My mother bought this one for me, so I didn't have to pay the $2. But ching, there you go. So let's have a look. Tips to lower your bill. Turn into your father and yell at once you hear that your dad's words come out of your voice. Turn off that bloody light. What are you doing? I'm not made of money. I'm not getting an air conditioner. We don't need those. Those cost a fortune. Anyway, great electricity deals will be becoming harder to find, Fleming said, but comparing them was still a good idea. If you can find a cheap deal, you may be able to switch and save in as little as 2 business days. Pay close attention to the percentage below the current reference price when comparing, he said. When comparing plans, factor in daily supply charges and be aware that discounts do not always give you the best bang for your buck. There are also little changes you can make around the home to reduce your electricity consumption. Fleming said this could include turning off appliances at the wall and avoiding using power guzzling devices during peak hours. Yeah, well, it's going to be like the clothes dryer, turning off all the power vampires. Oh, I really should do that. I mean, I've got 6 computers running in the other house. We've got all these kids. We do a lot of schoolwork on the computers too. If you're under financial stress, talk to your retailer as soon as possible and see if they offer any payment plans, bill smoothing, or hardship options. Hardship programs through your electricity realtor won't incur interest. If you're using other methods like credit cards or loans, they typically incur interest, which could leave you struggling financially, Fleming said. Now that's a lesson there for me. I've never even thought about that. Going to the electricity retailer and asking for a hardship program or some scheme here to spread out your payments rather than just chucking it on a credit card. That probably would have been smarter to do than put it on a credit card if you're in trouble. Will it hurt your credit rating? Does it matter? Really? Anyway, guys, so let's have a talk about this. So, I mean, another cost of living increase. That's what this fundamentally is. And the thing is, even if you're off-grid, even if you have your solar set up, even if you're at home, you're still going to experience these cost of living increases because they'll flow through to all other parts of the economy that use energy. So life is just going to keep getting more and more expensive. So you've got to, well, there's 2 things you can do. But reduce your expenditure or earn more money. That's really all it is. You got to spend less or earn more. Easier said than done, but it's going to be harder though with, well, if you're in the housing sector, it's going to be harder moving forward next year with the number of builders going under, and we're getting mixed signals, aren't we? So, I don't know, guys, let me know your tips and suggestions. On another video we looked at, many people were talking about looking at getting discounts for their shopping, like a 10% discount at Woolies. And apparently, if you buy like their mobile plan and use them as your provider, you get, 4 shops at 10% off or something, and other providers provide these deals. People are buying gift cards when they're on discount and using those for their food purchases. So these are all, smart ways to save a little bit here and there. And it would certainly add up over the year. Something to consider. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Check out my other channels, HeiseBim and Heise Does, and I am planning to do a Heise Does update. I've been discovering some interesting things with ChatGPT. Take care, guys. If you want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode of HeiseSays. Bye for now.